What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is GoHomeRyan, and today we are watching and reacting to the Cyrus/Truth versus Bling rap battle from Let It Shine, the 2012 Disney Channel movie. Listen. I'm a big fan of Tyler James Williams. He's done a lot in his career. You know, Everybody Hates Chris, Let It Shine, now on Abbott Elementary. So, in my mind, he can do no wrong. But this movie, this movie was just, it was kind of formative for me, personally speaking. And you know, I react to music on this channel, I react to film on this channel, and I felt like what better opportunity than to like marry the two together than to react to one of the just like I said, foundational movies in my journey to where I am today, just as a person, as an artist in general. Granted, some of these raps are kind of crazy. I was already like on my way to being an adult when this came out, so like, you know, it was like early Childish Gambino era. There was a lot that was going on, a lot of problematic, you know, there was a lot of stuff that was happening. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop into it. I'm going to try to break down some of these bars as they're happening. I don't know what I signed myself up for, but I appreciate that you're along for the ride. So let's just go ahead and get into it. But one more thing before we hop into the video, know that I am on my journey to 1,000 subscribers. It would really help me out a lot if you could take the opportunity and take the time to subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like, leave some words of inspiration. We can have some conversation, something, anything, any, you know, energy, any time that you've taken to really like invest in the channel is really helpful to me. You know, if you decide to subscribe, that's really helpful to me too. There's a lot that I want to do with this channel, and there's a lot more that I want to do with these videos other than just reactions. And so you're taking the time to subscribe, you're investing in the channel just at least a little bit, you know, gives me an opportunity to explore some more and to do more. And so I just really appreciate you even taking the time to watch this to begin with. But yeah, would really love it if you could take the time and the opportunity to subscribe too. And if you know, scroll through my videos and realize that some of the content that you see isn't really your vibe, I appreciate you for checking this video out anyway, you know, and for giving me the time. And you know, just really appreciate that too. But just wanted to say that before we hop into this. But without further ado, again, let's just go ahead and hop into it.
We have a challenge, so let the challenge begin.
This beat is crazy. Like beep boop beep beep beep. It's an ugly beat.
You want this battle, huh? So you're a rapper now.
And let's just say real quick, Bling, another like regular Disney Channel actor. So he's a guy, he was like the cool guy at the rap club. And then you have Cyrus, who's a busboy at the rap club, who his family is very religious. He's like a PK, he's a pastor's kid. And so, you know, just trying to like rebel a little bit. And this is the point in time where he kind of like fully comes into his like, hey, I don't have to hide who I am anymore. And you know, I'm just like being myself, just to give you a little bit of background context. Cool guy. Bling has always been at the top of his game and has always been at the top of the rap club game and whatever little tournament they have going on in this movie. So yeah, just give you a little bit of context.
Here we go again. Prepare to meet your end. Just looked you up on Facebook. You have 0 friends. Let's get the rules of you ain't even kissed a girl. You write a love letters. I buy her ice and pearls.
Straight up is like, it comes out the gate like, listen, this is 2012. Facebook is going crazy. You have 0. This is the new MySpace. There's nobody in your top 5. There's nobody in your circle. You're a bozo. And then you don't have any money. You're a busboy. And I'm out here. They literally call me Bling. What do you think Bling means? Ice and pearls, baby. That's what I'm doing here. It's ridiculous.
So how you like me now? Even Roxanne's in the background saying, wow, Bling's got style. I lost the gold chain. If you're a rapper, why is Chris your backup dancer like an extra on Soul Train? I see your money.
Yeah. The other part about this movie is that Chris, the Truth's best friend, or Cyrus's best friend, was pretending to be Cyrus for a while, was like rapping his songs and stuff like that until it got exposed that wasn't what was happening. Either way, everybody's like, yo, what's Chris doing in the background? Yeah, he's a dancer too. Can't sing, can't rap. Is really bad about all that stuff. Anyway, just needed that additional context. That's why he said that.
If you're a rapper, why is Chris your backup dancer like an extra on Soul Train? I see your mommy and your daddy in the front row. They must be embarrassed for you, bro. You're not a real MC. You should quit hip hop. Now be a good bus boy and go get your mom.
That's okay. That's a bar. That's a bar. Round one, that's a bar. Go be a boss. Wait, go get your mop. That's okay. All right. He's giving real like Childish Gambino. This feels very Childish Gambino inspired. Even his kind of dress feels kind of early Childish Gambino inspired. Though the fedora is just, let's let the fedora go, bro. Let the fedora go. The fedora isn't doing it, but the rest of it, hey, listen, not the best, but it's not the worst either. There are worse raps. I've heard worse raps. At least you're on beat, my guy. At least you're on beat, and you got like a couple of bars in there. You know what I'm saying? That's the Facebook Zero Friends, the mop, the busboy scheme. I'm with it. I'm with it.
You don't want to battle, you the snake with. Now be a good bus boy and go get your mom. Bling, you don't want to battle, you the snake without the rattle. You the boat without the paddle, you the duck without the waddle.
Eat 'em up.
The horse without the saddle, the ranch without the cattle, the day without the shadow. Son, I think you should skedaddle, kick gravel.
All right, so skedaddle's crazy, but that addle scheme was hitting it. The snake without the rattle. You're the listen. Cyrus is putting in the work. He's putting in the work. Good opener.
The ranch without the cattle, the day without the shadow. Son, I think you should skedaddle, kick gravel. Sayonara, punk, or even dirty. What language do I have to say it in for you to hear me clearly? Adios,
okay.
Amigo. You're over with finito. This clown couldn't rap anything but my burrito.
Listen. That verse was the truth. That verse was the truth. Okay, listen. The addle scheme was great. The sayonara, arrivederci. What verse do I? What language do I have to rap it in to hear me clearly? Right. That's like. Listen. I'm with it. That was that was a good verse. Listen, and then the language setup all the way into, so you use the language setup into, rapping about like Mexican culture, right? And then to finish that out with the burrito line. Listen, that was a good little scheme, and the connective tissue between all of it. Disney Channel, who was the writer on this one? I need to know who was writing on that one. Somebody who clearly knows how to put it together. Somebody, there was like some syncopation in there I didn't really like, but like other than that, like, listen, I don't know. So he was putting it together.
Amigo, you're over with finito. This clown couldn't rap anything but my burrito. You have to hold your mommy's hand before you cross the street. You have to sneak out the house just to clean and sweep. And now
which is crazy. You have to sneak out the house just to clean and sweep. That's insane. He said, "Go back home, Cinderella." What? Yeah, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Mommy's hand before you cross the street. You have to sneak out the house just to clean and sweep. And now you look queasy. I made him go mute. Put your camera phones up so you can post this on YouTube.
Okay.
Who's got a screw loose? He's terrified to bust. So lightweight that I could blow him over with a gust. You're weak like 7 days. You deserve booze. You should walk around in some high-heeled shoes.
Yeah.
You should rock pigtails in the skirt. You're shaking in your boots. Are your feelings getting hurt? Ooh,
yeah, it's like the Disney Channel, like they're not allowed to use curse words, right? So he's like, how can I call him like any derogatory word for a woman? The B word, the C word, the P word. How can I call him anything? Without actually calling him that. Any misogynistic. But he did it there. Listen. Yeah, that's, if it's a point, it's a point, I guess.
Pigtails in the skirt, you're shaking in your boots. Are your feelings getting hurt? Ooh, well, maybe I should hurt more than your feelings. Maybe I should rip the roof off the theater ceiling. Maybe you should start kneeling and either getting misty. You're so whack. If you were me, you couldn't diss me. Kissy, kissy, Roxanne. Did you miss me? I'll take you out to dinner after I've eaten this pipsqueak. And when we're on vacation, I let him house sit. Here's a couple bucks, buy yourself a better outfit.
Okay, hold on now. Buy yourself a bet. I'm not a stripper. I'm not a dancer. Why are you throwing money at me? Listen, wow. That's how disrespectful. If there are any amount of disrespect, that's like, those are fighting words, man. Not only that, but like, you threw the money at me. Sorry, buddy, we're scrapping. I know this was supposed to be just bars and just lyrics, but like you like hitting me with the money is ridiculous. And then also like my boy Cyrus doesn't need to buy a better outfit or go buy an outfit in general. He's got enough clothes. Look, he's got the hoodie on top of the hoodie on top of the t-shirt. Like he doesn't need any more clothes. As a matter of fact, he needs to take a couple of them off. It's egregious. It's egregious. I know in 2011, 2012, we were doing a lot of weird stuff with our clothing. And, you know, I'm glad some of that's changed. We've kept some of it. We're revisiting some of it. But like the like clothes on top of clothes on top of clothes. Doug, like it'd be different if it was like a flannel on top of a t-shirt. Okay, can accept that. A hoodie on top of a flannel, we can accept that too. But like the hoodie on top of the hoodie on top of the t-shirt, take some clothes off, Cyrus. He might be right about that. Actually, just one layer. It doesn't even need to be two. Just one layer. Just take one layer off. That's, you know what I mean? Ridiculous.
You know what? You don't have a stack of cash or a flashy pad.
All right. Okay. He definitely. Sorry, I gotta stop there. He definitely had a stack of cash. He just threw it at you. Cyrus, what are you talking about? He literally just threw the stack of cash in your face. How doesn't he have a stack of cash? It's sitting, it's like, well, hold on, let's rewind. It's sitting on, before you even start your verse, it is sitting on the floor between you. It's the literal stack of cash he just threw at you. I get it. He has a job too. And we saw that in the movie. He has a job that he has to work. We get it. He like, yes, he doesn't just, he's not rich in the way that he said he was, but like at the very least we can like defunct and debunk something that you just said right now. Like there's a literal stack of cash in between you, excuse me. There's a literal stack of cash between you and the floor right now. I mean it's on the floor. It's between the both of you. Like you could pick it up. That's start with something different. You could start with the pad. You could say you don't have a flashy car or a flashy pad, but like the stack of cash is literally on the ground. It's literally on the ground. Anyway.
You don't have a stack of cash or a flashy pad. I saw you last week driving a taxi cab. The secret's out, and now they know sport. We'll call you if we need a ride to an airport.
Crazy.
You can drive
crazy.
Me off at home after this, then you can take a couple bucks back, but as a tip. You're playing yourself like solitaire, telling everyone that's here that you're a millionaire. You got a ball of your phony. I bet your whole crew was a bunch of renter homies. And now you lie in bed lonely. Your persona's a facade. The only girls you get are in the pages of a catalog. Lord of the bluff. His lies were legendary till the truth made him hush. And what's funny is your truth is enough. Why'd you have to make up all the money and the stuff? I guess it's easier to.
Okay. And this is where we get Disney Channel, right? Like I think like the first few like lines to this verse were great, right? He's like, no, you're a poser, and you've been a poser. You don't have any friends. You work a regular job. Actually, you don't even work a regular job. You're a teenager driving a taxi. That feels like that's against some sort of like child labor law. But like, well, yeah, we'll disregard that because this is Disney Channel, and on Disney Channel we can do anything that we want to. But like, yeah, okay, I think that was great. But then we get in here into like the Disney part of the verse where it's like, I'm going to actually like lecture you. You're enough, friend. You're enough. You're enough. You're valuable on your own. Tell your own story. You don't have to invent anything for people to like you. We didn't need that, Cyrus. I know your thing is the truth, but we didn't need you to tell him that truth. This is where it gets corny, right? This is where it's too much.
It's enough. Why'd you have to make up all the money and the stuff? I guess it's easier to play the role and act hard, cause you don't have the guts to tell us who you really are. So you can keep a trophy that you don't deserve. I might be a busboy, but you just got served.
Yeah, okay. 10 out of 10 verse from Cyrus. 10 out of 10 verse from Cyrus. I think like, if this is like actual like rap battle, right? If we were like, you know, like voting around, crowd aside, right? Movie aside, I think it's like 3-0 Cyrus, right? 3-0 Cyrus on all those verses. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, if we're being even a little bit fair, Bling might have had one round, and that's like a maybe had one round, but like 3-0 Cyrus, right? And I mean, it's set up that way, set up for him to win. Like, but even if like there are certain rap battles we see, I think like you think about 8 Mile, maybe I'll take a look at the 8 Mile rap verses or the 8 Mile like rap battles. But like in the 8 Mile rap battles, there's at least one battle that like B Rabbit should have lost. The especially like the first one with the like, you know, 1 Pac, 2 Pac, the with the tank top and everything too. Maybe B Rabbit should have lost that. Like, you know, that I think there's that. But like in this one, there's like there's no way that Cyrus should have lost this, right? And didn't lose this. I mean, he didn't lose it because it's the movie, but like on top of that, there's just like we don't know. Yeah, all the verses were just so much better. But you let me know what you think. How'd you feel about both of those verses? How do you feel about doing this like retrospective, this like look back at Disney rap music, at old movies? We could talk about that in the comments. Let me know if you want me to do more of these. I really like this, so I might end up doing another one, particularly 8 Mile. I might get into that, look at all the rap battles, and kind of judge who I think should have won. But ultimately, we could talk more about it. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Again, we're on the road to 1,000, and every subscription helps. Listen, it costs you no money. It's free to you, and it supports the channel. If you liked anything that you heard, please feel free, and please feel encouraged to subscribe. Until next time, y'all, it's been GoHomeRyan. Later, Gators.